Bergamo, located in northern Italy's Lombardy region, is just about an hour's train ride from Milan. This hill-embraced city is divided into upper and lower town. Since the Middle Ages, it has served as a strategic stronghold. Its high walls, bell towers, narrow alleys, and churches stand witness to the interweaving of religion, art, and civic life. Stepping into this place feels like entering a history book still being written. From a lower Bergamo, if you look up, you'll see a white marble city gate, Porta San Giacomo, the most majestic entrance to the upper town. Crossing the stone bridge, stepping through time, feels like entering a medieval tale. After entering through Porta San Giacomo, a narrow cobbled alleyway guides you in. Flanked by greyish-brown old walls and stone houses, each step on the stone road creates a crisp echo, like the accompaniment of a time-travel journey. Sunlight slants onto the stone walls, bathing the path in a soft golden glow. Suddenly, the alley opens up, and there stands the Basilica di Santa Maria Maggiore, greeting you with its ornate marble facade. Built from the 12th century onward, the basilica blends Romanesque, Gothic, and Baroque styles, one of the most breathtaking religious structures in Bergamo. Stepping inside, you'll immediately be drawn to the dazzling golden ceiling. Look up, golden Baroque reliefs fill your vision, intricate and splendid, like a heavenly palace. The interior lacks a central nave, instead featuring benches and open spaces on both sides, directing your focus to the ornate decorations. The walls are adorned with 17th century silk tapestries from Belgium, depicting the life stories of Christ and the Virgin Mary, each vibrant and finely detailed. Above the organ lies the tomb and statue of composer Gaetano Donizetti, a native of Bergamo, silently guarding the legacy of music that moved countless souls. Behind the altar stands the tabernacle, meticulously crafted from various marbles, rich in detail and sacred in presence, symbolizing the core of faith. The entire space inspires reverence, as if time has come to a standstill, leaving only sacred music and silence to resonate. Between churches lies a tranquil square, each stone paving bearing pilgrims' footprints, each light and shadow radiating solemn serenity. After walking through the quaint alleys, you'll arrive at one of Bergamo's most sacred spots, Piazza del Duomo, the spiritual and historical heart of the city. It is surrounded by symbolic architecture, the Colleoni Chapel, Basilica di Santa Maria Maggiore, and the Cathedral of Bergamo, also known as Cattedrale di Sant'Alessandro. Though the square is small, every corner holds stories. You'll see visitors speaking in hushed tones, slowing their steps in response to the peaceful atmosphere, gazing up at the millennia-old architecture and reflecting on traces of faith. This square is like a stage, showcasing the interwoven legacy of religion, art, and culture through the centuries. Colleoni Chapel, a chapel built of love and honor. Its pink and white marble facade resembles a frozen poem, forever singing praises to a warrior's soul, a gem of the Renaissance era. Piazza Vecchia, Old Square, the heart of the city. This is where stillness and movement converge, timeless and serene. It holds the gaze of citizens, scholars, and travelers alike. Contarini Fountain, At its center, the stone lion quietly watches over passers-by. The gentle murmur of the water seems to tell stories of centuries of waiting. Ancient public washhouse. Once, women washed clothes here while chatting about daily life. This washhouse wasn't just a domestic space, it was a vessel of everyday memories. Venetian walls. Walking on these walls feels like stepping through time. Built in the 16th century by the Republic of Venice to protect this mountain stronghold, the walls are massive and winding, embracing the entire upper town. Today, the path atop the walls offers panoramic views of the valley and lower town, especially stunning at sunset. The skyline from the walls feels vast, a meeting point of sky and mountain city, a boundary between past and present. Via Gombito, the liveliest and most vibrant street in Upper Bergamo. It runs through the old town, once a military route, now a shopping haven. Boutiques line the street, workshops selling leather, wood, and glass crafts, art galleries with paintings and postcards, and bakeries filled with the aroma of fresh pastries. Gelato and almond cookies are favorites. Delis offer truffles, cheese, and cured meats, popular souvenirs. There are old bookstores, antique shops, and stationery stores, and sometimes musicians play classical guitar or violin on corners. Via Gombito is more than a street, it's a lifeline between history and modernity, pilgrims and travelers. Whether you come to sightsee, shop, or soak in the local spirit, you'll leave with memories uniquely your own. Chiesa di San Michele al Pozzo Bianco, not just another church, it's filled with ancient frescoes and art, colors still vibrant after centuries. Step inside and see how these details capture the religious atmosphere of bygone eras. Though the space is small, it's deeply peaceful, perfect for quiet reflection. The surrounding stone paths and buildings create a strong medieval character. Rocca di Bergamo, Bergamo Fortress, sits atop the hill, a silent guardian of the city. Inside is a small museum detailing Bergamo's history and wars. For history lovers, it's a must-see. Thick stone walls, cannons, and historic weapons evoke the courage of past defenders. From the fortress summit, you can see both Upper and Lower Bergamo. At sunset, the city is bathed in golden light, so beautiful you won't want to leave. The rooftops, bell towers, and even the distant Alps are clearly visible. The Venetian walls snake around the city, still majestic. Campanoni, Torre Civica, Bergamo's bell tower, built in the 12th century, once served to tell time and defend. At 52 meters high, it's among the tallest structures in the upper town. Visitors can climb or take a lift to the top. Entrance is affordable, sometimes bundled with other sights. At the top, you'll find the historic bells, especially resonant at midnight. From here, enjoy sweeping 360-degree views of the city and surrounding mountains, a highlight for photographers and history lovers alike. Every night at 10 p.m., the bell chimes 101 times, a tradition recalling the old curfew signal, a ritual moment. Few know there's a small museum inside the tower base, presenting Bergamo's development, clock-making history, and more, not to be missed. Museo del Tesoro della Cattedrale, Cathedral Treasure Museum, hidden beneath the cathedral. This often overlooked gem preserves religious relics related to Saint Alexander, Bergamo's patron. Founded in 2004, the museum exhibits silverware, relic containers, vestments, manuscripts, even saintly bones, all presented with calm lighting and atmosphere, perfect for spiritual reflection. Palazzo della Ragione, located between Piazza Vecchia and Piazza del Duomo, built in the 12th century, once used for governance and courts. Now repurposed as an exhibition hall, it hosts rotating art, photo, and history exhibitions. Museum of Natural Sciences Enrico Caffi, great for kids or science enthusiasts. Located in Città della Viscontia, admission is often free. Inside, you'll find massive dinosaur replicas, geology displays, and an archaeological section highlighting pre-Roman Bergamo. Chiesa di Sant'Agata nel Carmine, a hidden spiritual sanctuary. Once a Carmelite monastery church, it retains its Gothic structure. Its chapel's house works by local artists, including the richly adorned Cappella Giuvara. A medieval courtyard and historic gathering area stand beside it, once a monastery, then a prison, now restored. Città della Viscontia, a 14th century fortress by the Visconti family of Milan, built to assert control over Bergamo. Now partially ruined, its arches and stones remain to tell of military pride. It also extends the city's science and archaeology museums. From the Cittadella, walk toward Lower Town and you'll pass the Venetian walls, built in the 16th century by the Republic of Venice. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, 2017, the wall stretches 6 kilometers around the Upper Town. Walk along Viale del Mura, a tree-lined path with sweeping city views and distant Alps on clear days. Don't miss Porta San Giacomo, the most beautiful gate, easily accessible and made of white stone. You can descend on foot or take the funiculaire, the historic hillside funicular, a nostalgic experience. In Lower Bergamo, you'll find Il Sentiarone, a grand tree-lined boulevard with historic benches and buildings, ending at Porta Nuova, a neoclassical gate from the 19th century symbolizing the bridge between old and new. Viale Papa Giovanni 23, Lower Town's busiest shopping avenue, running from Porta Nuova to the train station. Here, modern city life intertwines with old-world charm.